Hello, Virgo. My name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a timeless reading for singles, and we are going to be asking, who's next? Today, I will be using the Romance Angels Oracle deck to pull the main energy between you, and then we will be using the Universal Tarot deck to dive a little deeper. If you would like to buy these decks for yourself, I will put a link to their website in the description below. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. Who is next for single Virgos? Who is coming their way? What is the main energy between them? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Who's next for single Virgos? Who is coming their way? Why is the main energy between them forgiving and learning? You have the Death card in your present situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's a major ending happening here. Some of you could currently be exiting a relationship. But with that forgiving and learning card in your overall energy between you and the new person, I feel like this is a burden that you've been carrying for a while, and this reading is mainly about you releasing the past. But you are very stressed about this. I feel like you've been carrying this past energy for a while. You have the Death card, the Five of Cups, and the Devil. So if this is damage from a previous relationship, there was a lot of deception going on here. But you have the Sun in your crossing. So this happiness is what you're currently seeking, and that's what's pushing you forward in this ending. This very sudden change might seem very scary, but it's going to push you forward into a major transformation that's going to make you a better person and a hell of a lot happier than where you are now. Because as much stress as there is in this reading, there's equally a lot of potential and positive cards here. We have the Sun, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the King of Wands. So in order to release the past, I feel like you need to focus on yourself right now, or you have been focusing on yourself for a while because you know that this negative energy is blocking you from moving on to a new relationship. But you've been focusing on your own happiness, your education, your career, your finances, your family, your friends, whatever helps you feel more like yourself, whatever helps you feel that self-love. And you've been really focusing on dropping this burden and radiating positive vibes. Like I said with that Death card, I'm seeing a huge connection between this card. As you release the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So when you release this Death card, you get the Sun card in return. So this forgiving and learning card is about you moving on and going into a major transformation that will make you better. If it was someone else that hurt you very badly, Forgive them. That doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them. That doesn't mean that you have to keep talking to them. By all means, cut them off if you need to. But forgiving another person doesn't mean that you let them back into your life. It means that you no longer let them control how you feel. And that also pertains to depression and anger. If you're the one that messed up in this past relationship, learn to forgive yourself. Learn to see yourself as this sun card. And just make sure that when you move on, you're going to be a better person for the new person that comes along. Learning lessons in love is all about becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. So when you meet that final person, you know that you're finally done the growing and the healing that you needed to, and that this one will last. You have the Four of Wands at your base, so this is what you want. This is what you're seeking, and I'm seeing this in connection with the Sun card. You want this joy and stability, whether it be creating that joy and stability for yourself or having it with another person. You want a better foundation. You want to create a home for yourself. And that can also be a home inside of yourself if you don't necessarily love yourself as much as you know you should. You want this long-lasting commitment. Even if you don't believe in marriage, you know you want to be able to find someone that you can have this Four of Wands with. But I feel like because you're carrying this past burden with you, some of you are unconsciously self-sabotaging. You know, projecting your past onto whichever new person comes along. Taking out your leftover hurt from the past on them, and that's not fair. And it's not fair to you either, because you're not letting yourself have this happiness. You have the Four of Swords in your past, so again, with that Death card in your present, I feel like you're still going through a major healing transformation right now. For those of you who are currently on their way out of a relationship, the two of you might have been on a break for a while, because with that Four of Wands at your base, the two of you are no longer happy together. Things might have seemed very stagnant, and that's why your current relationship is coming to an end. But if you just breathe and put in the work to go through this healing, I do see somebody new coming your way. It might be far off, but we have the King of Wands in your outcome. So there is potential for a new person to come your way if you do the work. You have the Eight of Wands in your crowning thoughts. This is a very fast-moving energy, so for some of you, this ending may be very sudden, or this transformation might feel very sudden, like you're being pushed forward. You might feel like you have no choice now, you have to change. Or you might have no choice now with this person, you have to leave. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of success and growth. So again, I am seeing some healing energy here as well. But the Eight of Wands is a very fast energy. So don't try to heal too quickly. You know, just take it slow with that Four of Swords. If you rush the process, you're just going to end up distracting yourself with somebody new, instead of actually making sure that you're doing the inner work. I'm also seeing this for some of you as a new message from someone, so quickly talking to somebody else. But again, make sure that you're not doing that for the wrong reason. Don't try to make this person jealous. Don't try to, you know, get under somebody to get over somebody else, you know? Don't do that. As long as this is healing at your pace, then that's okay, but make sure that you're going about it the right way. I'm also getting the message that some of you are just like done, like you've made this decision very quickly, but that doesn't mean that you haven't thought it through. Like you're out of here, you're gone. In your immediate future is the Five of Cups, so you are still a little disappointed about this failed relationship. You are still holding on to the past a little bit. And some of you are using the past as a crutch. So you still have these two cups standing behind you, but you're so focused on these three that have spilled over that you don't want to turn around and look at the opportunities coming your way. That's all you need to do, Virgo. You just need to turn around. I know you're an overthinker, so stopping thinking about something is definitely very hard for you. But I believe in you. You can do it. Just look at these other 2 cups and keep looking at them. Don't turn back around and look at these 3. You need to change your focus, or you're just going to stay in this stagnant energy. You're going to be stuck in one spot forever. In your hopes and fears, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing this both ways. So as a hope, you are praying for a new cycle, a new beginning. But you're also a little scared of change. Both the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune are about change. Depending on what you believe in, the Wheel of Fortune is also a card about destiny and fate. So what's scaring you a little bit is that you know things are changing, and that is what you wanted, to get out of this energy. But it feels slow moving because you know you're not in control. Some other force is turning the wheel, and there's nothing you can do about that. But don't let that fear get the best of you, because this is exactly what you wanted. This is a good thing. This is your new start. In your environmental factors, you have the Devil. This could also be how your person sees you, whether that be the old person or the new person. The Devil is another deceptive energy. It's a very stressful card. The Devil is also about addictions, but this is just a side message for some of you. So for some of you, there could be some alcohol or drugs involved in this situation, and that's why your connection has become so unhealthy. But addiction can also just be, addiction to lust, addiction to a person. Whether old or new, you are highly attracted to this person physically. So for some of you, this could have been a sex-based connection. If this is how your person sees you, because you're still holding on to the past, they're scared of you, Virgo. They feel like you're absolutely obsessed with them. Or, if this is the other person being represented, you're a little intimidated by them as well. They might be the one that's obsessed with you. In your strengths and weaknesses, you have the Two of Swords. So because you're still stuck in this past energy, because you're still moving through this healing phase, you feel kind of stuck. You might be at a stalemate or some sort of impasse with this person. Communication between the two of you might be blocked, whether old or new. The energies are interchangeable here. It kind of feels like, to me, some of you could still be kind of at war with an old person. But if this reading is already about a new person that you've been talking to, I feel like the two of you are still kind of in a weird place right now because they feel that you're still holding on to that past energy, even if your ex isn't necessarily still around. So take it how it resonates. But they feel this toxicity from you, Virgo. They feel this devil energy coming off of you. You need to focus on radiating the sun instead of radiating the devil. Otherwise, you're never going to move forward with this new person. And you're always going to have your guard up. You're always going to be scared of letting people in. It's like you're so focused on the past that you're refusing to see your future. You have the King of Wands in your outcome. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could also be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. I'm seeing this 2 ways. This could be your potential energy. Once you're through with this healing process, you need to become this King of Wands. You need to be focused on getting the sun energy back and becoming this King of Wands. Feeling more like a king than the devil. This could also be the new person coming your way. But again, I feel like that's a very far off, distant thing. They're not going to come your way until all of this past energy is fully dealt with. I feel like this is the universe kind of giving you a little glimpse of hope into the distant future. But they're not going to present you with this new person until they know that you're ready. Can you clarify death for me, please? Can you clarify the Five of Cups for me, please? Can you clarify the Devil for me, please? Clarifying death in your present situation is the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo, or a Capricorn. But I feel like this is your energy. This kind of just confirms what I was saying before about forgiving and learning and releasing the past. Because we now have two kings here, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And this also confirms for me that for most of you, that King of Wands in your outcome is the new person coming your way. But right now, you need to focus on giving yourself a major upgrade and getting into this King of Pentacles mindset. Clarifying the Five of Cups in your immediate future is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this is your energy. But this kind of confirms what I was saying before, how you need to change your focus. See how this character is now turned completely around and focusing on their pentacle? That's what you need to do. You need to turn around and look at the two cups behind you. Look at the new opportunity being presented. The Knight of Pentacles is also a very slow-moving energy. So again, I feel like with that Eight of Wands and your crowning thoughts, you might be trying to move through this too fast. You're just not ready, Virgo. But that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you'll never be ready to move on. It just means that you're still not right now. But if you take the slow progress and the baby steps to get there, because the Knight of Pentacles is about dedication and hard work, then eventually you will be. It's just not happening yet. But that's why you need to be patient with yourself and upgrade yourself from this Knight to this King. Clarifying the Devil in your environmental factors is the Emperor. So I'm seeing this two ways. One, if this represents how the other person sees you, again, I feel like you come across as very controlling. And that's why this person might be leaving you, if they're leaving you. This could also just be another reminder that you need to let go of control. Because you know you do have some control issues, Virgo. I feel like you need to do some major inner work on your shadow side. Get out of this self-enslaving mindset and take on more of a leadership role in your own life. That doesn't necessarily mean at work, okay? Be the Emperor. Be the King of Pentacles. Take the lead in your own life. Okay, Virgo, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and to click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. You can now also follow me on Facebook, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. The link to my new page is in the description below if you want to check it out. Either way, I will see you here again at Ray's Tarot. See you later.